All right. All right, are we open? All of our channels big? Okay. Blindfold is going on. Hello, everyone. Golden Nova here, the lore laureate, the explaining expert, and we are here for another wonderful Blindfold Banlist challenge. And this 3 months guest, I am being joined by the wonderful, the talented editor of the channel, and possibly a stronger lore scribe than me, Emily Chan. Emily, how you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing pretty well and glad to be here. Thank you for the shout out, by the way, on the Fire Kings. I'm glad that I was of help there.
Yeah, it was wonderful because like I saw the list and then I was making, I think around the time I was making the list of cards I was about to do, or videos about to do for the month, and I'm like, oh well, now I know a lot more about the backstory of Fire Kings than I otherwise would have. Folks, if you are not following Emily on Twitter, I don't know what to tell you. All of you here are here because of lore. She talks about lore a lot. It's really good. Go do that.
Yeah, I'm Emily Chan, just at Emily Chan, CHAN on Twitter, and I try to do like a weekly post. I was doing them daily for a bit, but like there's only so much I can research in a week, so I'm slowing down.
Hey, I think that's a good idea. We don't want to get burned out on it after the Fire Kings. Ah?
You can't hear it. You can't hear it, but there is a womp womp going off in my head in audio in 5.1 stereo.
Oh, that's the next thing I have to do. I need to get like a Steam Deck, but it needs to be entirely just like those kinds of radio operators that have all the zany sound effects. Just to have those on standby at all times.
just raid the BBC's sound library. It's great.
Hey everyone, welcome to WZTM Orbital Platform Radio. Woo woo, bam 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 bam, woo. Anyway, now that I've shown off my impeccable sound effect game, here's how the Blindfold Banlist Challenge works for anyone who hasn't seen it before. I am clearly unable to see right now. This is a completely foamed thing. I have not seen the list. I do not know what the changes are. I know nothing about it. All of you have submitted fake changes via a Google form earlier, and that has been handed off to Emily-chan over here. What she's going to do is going to go through the real list, and she's going to sprinkle in some fake changes along the way. After each one is read out, I'm going to give my reasonings for whether or not it's a real or a fake change, give my final answer, and we're going to go through that until we have finished things out. At the end, we're going to look at the list, we'll see what I got right, we'll see what I got wrong. If I got more correct answers than incorrect ones, then I have won. And honestly, it's not looking good for you, chat. I am undefeated in this game, because I may be blind, but I can sniff out all of your devilish little tricks. So now, it's time to get started. Emily, do you have anything you want to say before we get started with the banned cards?
No, except that you're going down. You're going down. Call me Starscream, because I'm going to be a Decepticon.
Oh, really, Starscream? Well, we'll see if you can take down me, the leader of the Decepticons. Nah, that's bad. I shouldn't be trying to do G1. I should be sticking with what I'm good at. Beast...
Yet another day of plotting against you, almighty Megatron!
Ugh. And I thought going to this backwater planet would help to get me away from that insidious Starscream. Me, T-Rex Megatron. Yes.
I love T-Rex Megatron so
Dude,
much.
so good. I was never a big Transformers kid growing up, but we had like a VHS of like the first 3 episodes of Beast Wars, so it's just like ingrained in my mind.
Oh, hell yeah. Beast Wars was sick.
So good. Okay. I am committing not to get stun locked for other random nerd things. I'm here for Yu-Gi-Oh! This time, consarn it. Emily, what is our first change on the list?
Our first change on the list is perhaps topical to what is going on in the film and TV industry. Union Carrier.
Man, I almost want to say that that's a... Now, that's coming off the list, because Union Carrier was already banned, right?
Yes. Is it being limited?
Oh, it's being limited. Okay. Yeah, so I want to say that it should come off the list purely for solidarity with all of the people out there fighting for their rights. That being said, this is more like a police union where it actually causes a lot of really bad things to happen. This enables Dragon Buster locks. It's certainly helpful for Drytron, but I don't know if that outweighs the good. Because, like, we got rid of things like Scythe previously, so unless they've decided to do a 180 on that one, I can't imagine they would bring back Union Carrier, so I've got to call this a false one. I do not think that the Union Carrier change is real.
Remind me, do I tell you now if you're right or wrong?
Oh, no, we'll wait for the end on that one.
All right, cool. All right, then moving on. Our next one comes from the depths of the cosmos. Chaos space being limited.
Chaos space is limited. All right, part of the challenge of this is me actually remembering what these cards are off the top of my head. I believe Chaos Space is like the normal spell that you discard to search the opposite attribute of light or darkness. I don't think that... Is that going from like unlimited to limited?
Sorry, I lost my button for a sec. Yes, it would be going from unlimited to limited.
Alrighty, I can't imagine why they would change that now. I know it's been a strong card in decks like Dragon Link or other Chaos invested archetypes, and I don't see an uptick of that happening right now. But at the same time, it seems so reasonable because Chaos Space is so good. Oh, this is... I'm gonna feel like I've got real egg on my face, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is a false change. This one is not real.
Okay. All right. Well, our next one comes to us as that boy and his damn bird, Droll and Lockbird being limited.
Oh man. Okay. This is going to be classically one of those ones that I get it wrong purely because I want it to be changed. So recently we saw a whole bunch of new Magispector cards, and the one thing that people zeroed in on top of anything else, they weren't talking about summoning Tuned Magician, the very classic Gemini tuner monster. They weren't talking about summoning one of the lower leveled prophecy monsters that happened to be Wind. No, they wanted to summon Drolan Lockbird so they could bounce it back to the hand with Ally of Justice Birdman. Limiting Drolan
That's
Lockbird,
incredible.
it is so funny that these people like I know that social media isn't a monolith, right? But the hilarious juxtaposition of I hate lingering floodgate effects. Also, I have comboed out a way to create a lingering floodgate on demand.
Absolutely cracked. Like, I love players who just, they delve deep into the recesses of their minds. Like, how can I do the most unhinged thing? And then they do it.
Absolutely, like truly, they are Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I don't know how else to say it. They have plumbed the depths of what this game has to offer, and I don't know whether or not it's a blessing or a curse. Um. Anyway, back on track. Limiting Drolan Lockbird doesn't do anything to change that, but it does make it so that you're not inundated with the Drolan Lockbird that you draw off the top of the deck, on top of the one that you'll be getting for free off of Magispector. On top of the fact that I just think that Drolan Lockbird, while I love resolving it, I hate seeing it in the game. So I think this is going to be a real change. Drolan Lockbird 2-1.
All right. Well, next up, we are moving into everyone's favorite territory of the format, Labyrinth. Um, is the Stovey getting limited?
Oh, we're moving to one on Stovey. Um, this is wild because Stovey, if I know it's printed as a low rarity in Master Duel, I don't know what it ended up being in the actual game, and like as a deck build pack, I think it's guaranteed to be some kind of like at least rare. But it's honestly one of the strongest cards in the deck. If you're seeing Stovey early on, your game plan is immediately online. But at the same time, that feels like that's not the hit they would do. I feel like if they wanted to hit Labyrinth, they'd do something to like Big Welcome or something, so that that wasn't as repeatable as it is. Stovey, once it hits Graveyard, is going to recycle itself no matter what. So I don't think that the Stovey hit would be what they would go for. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that that is not a real change. That one's fake.
All right. So you're saying that they haven't cooked Stovey. Got it. Moving on to everyone's favorite Snarly Boy. Do we believe that Kashtira Fenrir is semi-limited?
Okay, all right. This one this one's a little funky. So, I am of the personal opinion that Kashtira Fenrir is not as bad as Pankratops. It certainly has some stronger removal options, but it's not as flexible and it's way more telegraphed. So honestly, I would be okay with keeping Kashtira Fenrir at 3. That being said, I believe that the people deciding this things have a bit of a different mindset than me, and any deck that can run Fenrir is kind of obligated to run it. It's great stats, great level for things like Synchro and Xyz summoning, to say nothing of its absolutely brutal effect on the game. Semi-limiting it does still allow for the initial resource loop, but once you do that, you're basically done. And that sounds like the kind of thing that Konami would do to a card that has that kind of interaction. So I think that Fenrir being semi-limited is a real change.
All right. Next up, we are going to go and have a nice big salad.
Oh,
Uh, has Salomon Great Gazelle come off?
oh my God! Salmaguer go from 1 to 3.
Has it?
Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Okay, so oh, that's good. That's wonderful, actually. Um, Okay, I am catch me on any day of the week, and I'm either really excited that Salamangreat exists, or I absolutely despise its existence. And hearing that Gazelle could possibly be off the list right now fills me with joy. I know so many people who have like felt left behind by the fact that they don't have their wonderful leaping, galloping Gazelle able to Foolish Burial their cards. Um, and Salamangreat did just get a big wave of support out of Soulburner's pack. So it feels like this would be a really good thing to help push their power level to make it more impactful and make buying those packs a better uh cost value adjustment. I don't know my big economic terms. Anyway, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Gazelle is back to 3.
Alrighty. I Next up is one of my most hated cards, the Space Tick, Kashira Shangri-Ira. Do you believe that they've limited him?
Oh, Shangri-Ira to 1. Um So that does help to curb a lot of issues that come about with Shangri-Ira. Um, Normally, when you have a continuous effect, it's dependent on the card itself, but Shangri-Ira is worded in such a way that if you have multiple of those on the board, they essentially cover for each other. If you lose one, the other one will pick up all the copies for it. So on top of the fact that they already have destruction protection and get to be played alongside cards like a Rise Heart that help protect them, is patently unfair. Bringing that down to a single copy that you can have does a lot to make it so once you get rid of that monster, it's done. It means that you can play Book of Moon now instead of having to play Book of Eclipse to deal with all of the Shangri-Iras, and hopefully makes the whole zone locking thing a bit more manageable. I am going to, once again, this is a hopeful one. I'm going with I really want this change to happen for the game. This is a real change. Shangri-Ira 2-1.
All right. Um, Next up is one that a lot of people, I think, hope for. Magispector Unicorn Kieran. Is it at 1?
Oh, we're bringing it back. Okay, so this would be in line with the or kind of would be in line with the Droll and Lockbird change. If they are anticipating Magispector changes for whenever Phantom Nightmare shows up next year, for us, that would make sense. Kieran was a absolute powerhouse back when it first came out. Untargetable, can be destroyed by card effects, quick effect bounce, absolutely brutal. And they are kind of pushing pendulum again with a lot of recent releases. Draco Slayers. It doesn't work too well with Valmonica because it's a level 6, but you can always tribute summon for it whenever you have free material. I think it might be time to bring Kieran back. It might not be as much of an issue now that we have a lot more targeting protection and ways to deal with monsters that have a lot of protection. So, fingers crossed, but Kieran coming back to 1, I think is real.
Alrighty. Well, next up, we have one of the first cards on our list that has absolutely done war crimes, Eradicator Epidemic Virus, going to semi-limited.
Semi-limiting. That is a strange change. Because the deck that has primarily been using that card to commit said war crimes is Labyrinth. And is it Lovely Lady or what's the 3000 attack named one? I always
That's
get them
Lady.
mixed up. Okay,
That is Lady.
Okay, that is Lovely Lady. Can just search it out on a whim. So semi-limiting EEV does nothing. In fact, it's almost better because I think they're not playing it at more than 1, I imagine. So this feels like someone was submitting a change that I would want to see, like, have EEV hit on the list, but it didn't go hard enough for me to actually believe it. It literally makes no sense, so I think this is a fake change despite the fact that I really kind of wish we would no longer have to deal with that card.
Fair enough. Okay, next up is another war crimes card. Um, do you believe that anti-spell fragrance has been forbidden?
Oh, okay. Someone is sniping me right now. I know you're baiting me, but I'm kind of going with it. Anti-spell fragrance is just not fun. I've never had a game where I've been up against it and I've all like, ooh, this is a wonderful interactive game. I wonder how I'll get my spells out from underneath this. No, it is just not my favorite. So maybe someone's faking it because they're like me and don't want to see it anymore. Maybe someone in R&D has finally heard our pleas after all of these years. But I'm going to hold hope in my heart that anti-spell fragrance is now banned. I'm going down as saying that that is a real change.
Okay.
And now
Next one up.
now chat is just spamming right now. I know they're I know that they're being like, "Oh,
Okay, next up is one that thankfully has not done war crimes, but some people have mixed opinions about. Herald of Orange Light becoming unlimited.
oh, okay." Um I believe if my format history is doing me justice, that was hit on the list because of the ubiquity of the Ishizu shufflers. Everyone was playing it. Orange
Yep.
Light worked really well with them because it would trigger like a lot of their if this card is sent from hand or deck to graveyard effects, you'd get a whole bunch of stuff. And even like the shufflers would actually just go right to graveyard, so you had access to them. So
Yeah,
Orange Light.
absolutely correct.
Okay, cool. Glad I'm up on that one. And yeah, then Orange Light just became an easy addition to be all like, oh, well, I might as well play this, so I have a turn one play against my opponent's cards that do similar things, and or just their monsters in general. But with the big hits that we've seen recently to the Ishizu cards, I don't think Herald of Arclight or Herald of Orange Light rather necessarily needs to be as hit as it was. So yeah, this makes sense from an adjustment standpoint. I think this is a real change. We're getting back our full copies of Orange Light.
Okay. Moving into territory that I believe Shiggy's would have something to say about. Morphtronic Telephone going to limited.
Oh my goodness. Her stonks are going to go through the roof.
Yeah, like she would just be just raging, frothing at the mouth right now.
Um okay, so putting it to 1 does effectively kill the telephone FTK. You can no longer set up a situation where you're infinitely summoning broadband connections into making gigantic link monsters for victory. That being said, we are a full legendary duelist set removed from its release. Um, if they wanted to do something about Telephon, they would have done it. And no one's really been, at least on higher level competitive play, been using that to snipe games. Truly, it is unfun. But I could say that about a bunch of different cards that haven't been hit on the list. So I think the Telephon going to 1 is a fake change. They would have done it already if they were planning on doing it. Now seems like a weird time for it. That is a fake change.
Okay. So you don't believe that we're going to lose broadband access. Got it.
No, yeah, there's going to be a landline in every house in this good in these good realms that we live in. Um
Oh
we're
God, going back to 56K.
folks
3 hours to download a small video clip.
folks, if your deck doesn't start by going then you're not playing real Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm sorry.
True, true. All right, next up. Um, this was one that made a lot of people mad. So maybe the damage is being undone here. My friend Pearly Limited.
Ooh, okay, so my friend Pearly is the continuous spell card that pulls a Pantheism of the Monarchs and lets you grab the quick play spells that actually get you into the game. It's also what lets Per Lily be good because it can't search them directly, but it does get you My Friend Pearly, so it is just effectively 3 more copies of Pearly. Being limited means that you are, because the thing is that Per Lily can search My Friend Pearly, but it's also used to help get like the field spell, which helps keeps interaction off of your Pearlies, and that's really important because that means that it's harder for your opponent to just imperm you to stop your plays. So by limiting My Friend Pearly, I do believe that actually has an important knock-on effect to how people actually use Per Lily. So you're hitting a support card that would actually, I think, be a very clever change. And I almost don't want to give the developers credit for that. But at the same time, Pearly is kind of like one of the decks to beat right now, and
Yeah, it's very strong.
oh man, I really wish they would have done something with like Sleepy Memory, so that you couldn't like get the like maybe one draw during the standby phase is fine, but like stacking that is just kind of absurd. But if you had to hit anything, My Friend Pearly, I guess makes sense. Um, I'm gonna take a leap of. I'm gonna take a per leap of faith here, and I'm gonna say this is a real change. My Friend Pearly to 1.
All right. Next up, one that some people say does war crimes. I strongly disagree and think that this is a good old boy. Bestial Magnamut Limited.
Oh, the Pizza Hut baby. Okay, so this is like limited in Master Duel, and like I agree. Why are people upset about Magnum? Like, I guess, if you're fighting Dragon Link, it's like, oh, on a turn delay, I get to have my next dragon piece that I want. But
Yeah, if anything, like Druis Worm has done more war crimes.
absolutely, just being just like free, not even, I think it targets, but like it doesn't even destroy. It's just all like, oh, too bad, protection, go away, shush, into the graveyard with you. Um, and as long as they're not touching my boy Saranir, I'm a happy branded player. Um,
Galzo somewhere is very just perked up.
my branded senses are tingling. Um, okay, but see, this is interesting because this would be a change that was done in Master Duel before we did it in the TCG. I guess that's actually not weird. I'm not. I think I'm being a bit too TCG centric on that one when the OCG does changes on there as well. Oh, this is a toughie. This is actually a toughie because I don't have any strong feelings one way or the other. At least so far when it comes to what's actually real. What I want to happen is that we get to keep Magnamut at 3 and we can all keep playing Fly for free forever with our good dragons. Um
What makes a man turn neutral, Kif?
you couldn't see, sir. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that's a fake change just so that hopefully I can manifest that. I can pull like a morphogenetic field and I can have the future effect of the past and we can keep Magnamud at 3. So I'm gonna say that's a false change.
All right. Moving right into terrifying territory. Orchest Harp Horror Unlimited.
Oh wow, going off the list 2, 3. Um, so I have heard no end to the arguments for why Harp Horror should come back. Clearly Orchest was a huge threat back in the day. It's all people would ever want to make with their 2 effect monsters. Um, but then nowadays their power level is kind of sunk, and I can kind of see why. Dingirsu was a big threat when it was around, but now it's just kind of another in a long line of big utility boss monsters. That being said, I don't think that Konami would want to 0 to 60 it like that and just pull all copies into existence. I think it's fake purely because of the fact that it was unlimited, so I don't think this is a real change.
All right. Fun fact, though, I did win a match on Edo Pro last night using Dingirsu.
Yeah, let's
in,
go!
in Horus, no less.
Oh my god, I cannot wait for those Horus cards. Holy cow, they're so cool. Okay, now did you win offensively or defensively? Like, was the removal important or was keeping your board
Yes.
protected important?
Yeah, no, the removal was important. I actually don't remember what I did because it was super late and my memory is blurred, but I just remember my opponent going, frick! So, all right. Next up is perhaps the goodest little guy of all time,
Ooh.
who has never done anything wrong, should never, never, ever have been forbidden, um, and who I really want a plushie of. Perform Age Plush Fire going to limited.
Oh, okay. Now this I can mess with a little bit more. This is more of a quarantining things off the list. It goes along with the push for pendulum that we've been seeing. Very strong, very incredible card. If you were playing during Perform Age Pendulum Performapal format, you know that this unassuming little poof uh will leave mental scars. That being said, I think it's fine now. I'm gonna say this is real. We are getting plush fire back to 1.
All right. Moving on from the best little guy of all time, we are getting into pot territory. Do you believe that they have decided to limit Pot of Prosperity?
Oh, a prosperity hit. Oh, okay, very very powerful consistency tool. I don't think, unlike Pot of Avarice, or not Avarice, Desires, I don't think there's ever been a question about how good Prosperity is in any deck that has room in their extra deck to feed it. Um, but going to 1 directly from 3 is pretty big. Um, I will go ahead and say that Prosperity to 1 is a real change. I think it's been unhit for far too long. And it's about time that it had some kind of nerf. I think it might be a little over the top, but it also kind of makes sense. So I'm going on record. That's a real change.
Fair enough. I have a fun story about Prosperity, actually.
Oh yeah.
I got my playset for $30 because I bought it off of eBay on an auction with no reserve, and nobody else bet on that auction.
No way.
Yeah. It's like I used up all my luck for like 10 years in one eBay auction.
Well,
All right.
retroactive congratulations, and I also now I guess sorry for your loss.
Yeah, honestly, right? Um, yeah, me not me looking at Chaos Angel like, "Oh my God, how can I ever afford this card?" I
Oh,
love that card. I hate that card.
quick side game. Chaos Angel, would or would not?
Oh, would.
Okay.
Unquestionably, immediately would.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Good.
grabbing the mic, jumping over people to declare would.
Okay, good. Glad we're once again on the same wavelength about this, because yeah, definitely would. Oh my god, the SMT energy that just drips from this thing is like, oh,
Oh, the making out with horrors beyond human comprehension. Hell yeah.
yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, what else could you ask for?
All right. We've got a few left. Next one up is going to 1. Redox, Dragon Ruler of Boulders.
Oh, okay. So we've had Blaster, we've had Tempest. Of the 2 remaining Dragon Rulers, Redox is the least problematic. Title's like a foolish, I think, and we can't let people have foolish burials. Um, so yeah, it kind of makes sense for the slow reintroduction of the Dragon Rulers that we're seeing, on top of that killer new Xyz promo monster that we saw a little while ago. So yeah, Redox to 1. Either this is a completely real change that's in line with current policy, or there's someone really smart out there who's mimicking the pattern. And either way, I commend you. I think it's a real change.
All right. We are into perhaps the biggest war criminal on this entire list, I want to ask you, Nova, who do you think I'm about to bring up?
Okay, biggest war criminal. It's someone that we're all tired of seeing. If I could manifest the meme of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where I get to point at the portrait and say, I'm getting tired of this guy, the portrait would have to be a Risehart. I hate this is easily.
Ding 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 ding. You got it.
Uh,
It's a beautiful Kashtira Arisehart. Yours if you win this game. Um, do you believe that he has been forbidden?
oh my gosh. Okay, so I said this during my video about the Age of Overlord Visas lore, that the new trap card that summons the extra deck heart monsters does get severely nerfed if a Rise Heart gets banned, but a Rise Heart kind of needs to get banned. I I don't think there's a single person in chat who's not trolling who would not agree that this card is just bad for the game. If it was not a walking macrocosmos on top of everything else, I think it would be fine. But the fact that it just shuts off one of the game's most prevalent mechanics all by itself, has an easy to access summon requirement, has a Trident but better effect, and refuels itself on Xyz material is outrageous. This is the pure distilled version of late stage capitalism, and it needs to die. Please, for the love of all that is holy, by the will of Halakdi, creator of light, let this card be banned. Yes, the
I
real change.
agree. Also, free Dryden.
Also, free
Um,
Dryden.
do you believe it's banned though?
Yes, I believe it is banned. Please, with all the fibers in my being, I am going to say that this is a real change. Please.
Whoops, lost my button again. There we go.
It's okay.
All right.
Chat's sending me their spirit energy to rid the universe of Ari's heart while we wait. Uh what is it called?
Yeah.
The Genki Dama, I think is the
Yeah, the
yeah
spirit bomb.
yeah the Genki Dama.
Fun fact for those of you who are Dragon Ball fans, the Genki Dama is a pun on the Japanese word for rice cooker. Um,
Wait, does that mean it's supposed to tie into the Mafuba?
probably,
Because like
actually.
that was a rice cooker too, right?
Yeah, yeah. No,
Oh,
it was. I'm pretty sure it's just like a throwback joke to that as a name. Thanks, Akira Toriyama.
that's awesome.
All right, we have a couple more left.
Already.
Next up is something that I will say has enabled war crimes, though perhaps cannot be described as a war criminal itself. Runic Fountain being limited.
Ooh, okay. This would be another really clever change because Runic Fountain is very very searchable. Um, it's you have Hugin, I think it's Hugin. You
Yep,
have
it's
Runic,
Yugen.
yeah, you have Hugin and you have Runic Tip. So you have those. Um, so you can get to Fountain still. It's of course sucks that you're not going to draw it, but you can get it. And then Hugin itself can protect the fountain. So it really does put more importance on using your protections to keep the fountain safe because you're not gonna have. Well, no, you can have multiple because then you can make Jerry, and Jerry gets it back for you. So it's just less consistent, and it leans more on having to use our good puppy to recycle this. So I think maybe semi-limiting Fountain would have been a more reasonable change, but it makes sense to limit it. So I'm gonna say that's a real change. I think that's a good idea. Maybe not a great idea, but a good idea. Real change.
All right. Um, right next to Runic Fountain, do we believe that Runic Tip has been forbidden?
Oh wow. Okay. Thanks Apollo. I appreciate your gift of prophecy. Um Oh man. So Runic Tip fulfills this strange niche in the game where it's a spell card that can search another spell card. Sometimes you see these in like decks that are very spell oriented, and Runic is one of them. And it always ends up being very powerful because it's basically a wild card. It represents not only Fountain, but it represents monster effect removal, negation, battle protection, uh, just a whole host of things. Banning Tip, though, feels ridiculous. Like, that compounds with the potential Fountain change, because now you're only searching it with Hugin. Oh, wow. Um, I am gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna trust my gut on this one, and I'm gonna say that Runic Tip being forbidden is too heavy-handed of a change for them to actually do. So I'm gonna say that is a fake change.
Okay, and we are at our last entry for the day.
Okay.
Um, this is one that every Mermaids player really, really wants to just see all the time. Do we believe that Tirlamon's Kit Kalos has come back to one?
Kit coming back to one. Um, so I've never played Tears in Paper, but I loved playing Tier Branded in Master Duel. And Kit Kalos is just such a wonderful card for the theme. It's very powerful, and its banning has forced probably some of the funniest deck building solutions to a problem I've ever seen in my life, which is wonderful. That being said, I hate it when cards like this get banned. Kit Kalos is strong, but they did make it a specific material, and especially for like a newer player, if you pick up a Rule Kalos and you're all like, "Oh, cool, where's the fusion material?" and you don't know what a Beast King of the Swamp is, or I guess King of the Swamp, you're out of luck. So I think for the sake of clarity, for not causing confusion, and for just getting a good lady back, Lady of the Lake, Searcher of Cards, Miller of Decks, I want Kit Kalos to come back to one, so I think that is a real change.
All right, and that is the list. I have recorded your sins and your mercies. And uh, do you want to know what you were right about?
Oh, okay. First off, I got the blindfold off. I'm adjusting to the big light that I have across from my desk. Oh, I'm a cave creature. Oh,
Welcome back, Gollum.
thank. Ah, ah, me likes the bannings. Me likes to kill the cashiers. Okay, let me go ahead and turn on the list page here so we can all see it in real time. Okay, let me take a look at this, and I'm gonna run through the list here, and I'm gonna see what I.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm gonna go through this, and if there's anything that I missed afterwards that I don't remember, remind me, and we'll see how much of a silly goose I was. Okay, boom. Okay, Arise Heart is banned. Thank God.
Yeah!
Finally.
Let's go!
I'm going to invoke another meme from Cabin in the Woods. The evil has been defeated.
Absolutely true.
Okay, all right. So very necessary hit. Holy cow. Okay, limited Magnum. No! No!
Yeah, sadly, our boy, he's gone to one. To answer Beowulf, by the way, because I did not see, I was not watching chat. Yeah, no, she got her date with Avramax.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
They went to Olive Garden. It was nice.
Oh, that's good because with link material like that, you know that guy needs breadsticks.
Unlimited breadsticks, as if he, as if he wasn't enough of a glutton.
Or a gluten, if you will.
I will throw you into the sea.
And it will be deserved. Okay, also Chaos Space. I got that wrong, right? I said that wasn't a real change.
Correct. Yeah,
Dang
you
it.
missed that one.
Okay. Unlimited. Okay, so the Orange Light and the Gazelle were correct. Incredible.
Yep,
To
yep.
them. And that was everything? Oh
Yeah,
no.
yep. You may have been defeated by chat quite soundly by volume alone.
Oh no. Okay, what's the total, Emily, please? What's this?
Let me quickly just count the rows. You got 9 correct ones. Um, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
No,
12,
no,
13.
no.
13 wrong.
No! No! My first defeat. I have.
Well, I'm glad I could be an instrument of your destruction.
Yes, Emily, I'm glad that you were my first. It means a lot. Thank you very much for being here with me through that one.
How do you feel, mighty Megatron?
Oh, no. The energon. I have to change back before I'm locked. Oh, wow. Okay, so what this means for the game. So no Pearly hits. So they're still as good as that. Even better now because their stuff's hitting the graveyard because now a Rise Heart can't mess with it.
Correct. Yep. Pearly is looking real strong now.
He needs to find Sam Witwicky and the Alf. Someone get Bumbles McFumbles in here. We got to get our third Transformers person here.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my
Is my
gosh.
is my
Okay.
future playing Starscream? We
Yeah.
shall see.
Yeah. You and me can team up. We can have hijinks where we betray each other all the time. It'll be great.
I'm just gonna have to find or make a transparent GIF of Starscream being reduced to ashes, just to be able to throw up as a react.
Oh, throw up on screen, not actually. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Megatron, is that you? And then Starscream was erased.
I'm not feeling so good, Megatron. Alrighty.
Okay, yeah. So your first defeat. Continue.
Yeah, first defeat. My second defeat. Pearly is still as strong as ever. Um, what what other big format changes does this do? I'm showing my whole ass right now, but I don't know if I'm fully up to date on what the meta is. I think that Unchained being hit would have been very unreasonable, so it makes sense that there weren't any hits for that.
Yeah, I mean their enabler card is King of Yama, and we haven't seen enough from Unchained, I think, to say it is a problem.
Hmm. Um, what other deck is prominent enough right now that would have warranted hits?
This kind of does a little bit of damage to Dragon Link, not substantial in my opinion, but it's they've taken away one a couple of searchers for them. That's kind of it.
It's the new Necros, folks. We'll just keep hitting Dragon Link and they'll still be coming back better than ever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, woof. Okay, well, yeah, I guess we have to figure out what the penalty is for me now that I've had a loss. We got to figure out what I've got to do now.
You have to watch all of Victory Gundam, and you're not allowed to drink while you do it.
No! God, I can't wait to get back the Crunchyroll subscription so I can get back on that one. Double Zeta was a trip.
Hell yeah. Double Zeta is way better than people give it credit for. Victory Gundam is way worse.
Yeah, I was watching Firmth, if you've heard of them. They're a Baphomet VTuber. But they do it as a
I have not.
PS1 model. It's so wonderful. Um
Ooh, interesting.
but
I like that idea.
it's very cool. And they just did their second part of I've watched all of Gundam, so you don't have to, but maybe consider watching some Gundam. And they just finished the 80s, and they talked about Victory, and it's wow, this does sound like a bit of a crapshoot, but I'm very interested.
You will regret those words. That's all I'm gonna say.
Alrighty. Well, thank you very much for joining me, Emily. I super appreciate it. Once again, for everyone who's joined us now, where can people find you?
So I'm on Twitter at EminyChan. I refuse to call it whatever Elon Musk tells us to. He doesn't respect pronouns. I'm not respecting his goddamn business.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Um, you can find me there. Do you mind if I pitch for Graveyard format?
Oh, please go ahead. I'm grabbing your link right now so we can get that pinned.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Actually, I have a new one, so I'll just send it to you in chat really quick.
Oh, sick.
So yeah, come out for Graveyard Festival. We're running it on October 14th. It's a custom ban list that limits you to fiends, fairies, spellcasters, and zombies in line with spooky season. It also has some interesting ban list additions and subtractions. Plush Fire is completely legal, and Kieran is at 1, for example. But we have also banned things like Pot of Prosperity and every floodgate we could find, because we do not believe in floodgates in this house.
Absolutely.
So,
oh, what was your change?
We still have the slots open. Oh, sorry. Yes.
What was your submission to the Blindfold Banlist challenge? I didn't ask.
Oh, it was Pot of Prosperity.
Oh, okay. Well, you got me good there.
I figured I would. It's a very tempting, like, you just want that card to somehow be banned or limited. It's so powerful, especially in Labyrinth.
We have 15 cards on our extra deck, and it is all fuel that I'm going to throw into the fire, directly into Stovey.
Yeah, no, exactly. Stovey eats well thanks to Pot.
Alrighty, so yeah, folks, link for the Graveyard Format Discord is pinned in the chat. Go ahead and give it a look. I think the conceit is very good, and it's going to be in October, which means it's the Spooky Month format, and you gotta play in the Spooky Month format.
Hell yeah. And we've got some slots open, so I hope to see y'all competing with us. And Nova's going to be helping us judge stuff. He'll also be competing, but obviously not judging his own matches, so look forward to that.
That would be a conflict of interest, and that wouldn't be very good at all.
We don't stand corruption here.
Nuh-uh. Institutionalized power structures, get him out of here. Kick him to the curb. Put him in the recycling. Actually, no. Recycling would imply reformation, which that's not happening here. Incinerator with you. To the woods!
Throw the whole Supreme Court into the Indian Ocean.
Goodbye. All right.
All right, I'll talk to you later, Nova.
Talk to you later. Have a good one. Take care, all right?
Bye, chat.
What a wonderful lady. What an absolute queen. Alrighty, I'm going to run through the chat notifications now because I couldn't respond to any of them. Deviling T KOA, thank you for following. Scotty Snake, thank you for rating with a party of 8. Super appreciate it. Inner Crescent, thank you for subscribing at tier 1 for 7 months. He lives, yes! I am actually streaming every once in a while. And Genesis Yu-Gi-Oh, thank you for the 19 months. I will forgive the fact that you told me to get dunked on because it is like Sans, and I was effectively dunked on. We'll figure out the... We'll figure out a more succinct punishment later on because I do need to be brought to heel for my failure. Also, big shout out to... they weren't able to be here with us today. Where's the shout out function? What do you mean I can't shout people? No, there's no way. No, it has to be over here. Here we go. Shout out. Sarah Hyde. Sarah Hyde is our usual guest for this one, and I'm very sad that we could not get her on board for this. But make sure you go follow her. Fantastic person. Love her. Just amazing. And I have me back sometime. Hey, don't threaten me with a good time, all right? Don't you do that. I may have said they forgot to unlimit Pankratops. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's certainly an opinion that you can have, Inner Crescent. I think you need to do the one chip challenge. They actually sell those at a 7-Eleven near where I'm at. Um, so I could get the big evil chip. We'll add the punishment to the big Halloween stream that I want to do. We'll get that added in there. So maybe we can do the chip. Alrighty. Folks, thank you so much for stopping by. I super appreciate it. Pink vs. Fenrir, two snarly boys enter. One boy falls in love and they get together and have a nice family and kiss a lot. And now it's a Chuck Tingle adventure. Yes! Pounded in the Kashtira by my own Fenrir. The Chuck Tingle classic. Alrighty. So, once again, thank you all so much. I do have other stuff I have to get done on the schedule today. Not least of which, putting this in the editor, getting everything put together, and getting this live to catch the Banlist fever. So, thank you all so much for stopping by. Let me go ahead and throw you over to someone so that you can take all this bottled up energy and throw it their way. Who's doing Yu-Gi-Oh stuff right now? Who's doing some things? Bye, Bills. Have a good day. Hopefully I can catch another stream soon since I'm no longer on crazy overtime. Oh, man. I'm glad that you're off the overtime, McSpoofy. And, yeah, I hope to see you around soon. And I hope I can catch some of your streams. Farfa is, of course, streaming. They're doing the subathon thing. Nova better play the 1,000-Year Door remake. I'm so happy they did that. I love that game. That's just to go to school. Hey, that's nice. So we could raid Farfa. We could also raid... we could go completely off the rails for someone who's not doing Yu-Gi-Oh! We could raid Super iPad Wolf. Because he's playing Fear and Hunger Termina. Oh, sick. Okay. And the other thing I have to record, actually, we have... Actually, Jackalow here is asking if we want to do this on stream. So, actually, we could just keep doing that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the... If you're okay with showing this off to everyone before it gets posted, Red Eyes Jackalow, we can go ahead and record our thing. Let's go raid John. Okay, we'll raid the final gamer once we're done with the segment with Jackalow. Let me go ahead and get him on call, and we can I did the same with Havercard. Oh well, okay then. Let's get face pulled up over here. And let's get the chroma turned off here. Boom. Zoop. Alrighty. We're back. Oh, 1 second. I can't let you all see that I live like a heathen! The illusion is broken. I am not actually floating through space. You found me. You live like that. I'm sorry. I tried to save you all from it. I tried to hide it. Okay, let me call Jackalow real quick. Let's go ahead and do this. Hey, Jackalow, how's it going?
That's fine. How are you hearing me?
You're sounding pretty good. Audience, how's Jackalow coming through?
Okay. Bitchin'.
Alrighty. I know you take the audio for these shorts. Do you want me to get visuals recorded so you can have that?
If you want, I'm just doing audio and doing other stuff with it, and thankfully I remember this time to actually boost yours.
Hey, all right.
Because when I was recording with her card, I forgot to boost his audio when we were recording, so I had to do this. I had to do his post-recording while editing his audio. I had to boost it.
Oh, good.
Because he was like twice or two. I was 2 times louder than he was.
Oh yeah, that's not going to be good for anyone's ears.
Yeah, so that's why I had to boost it. Okay, so everyone's probably wondering why am I here and what we're doing. You mentioned the shorts that I'm doing. I did with Alexis, the pants one, and I'm currently doing with. Well, we did with Heather Cartman, the ones with the vanilla monsters, and I wanted to do something different with you. So you're going to be guessing archetypes from Discord emojis. You'll get there are, I do have a list. There are from 1 emoji to up to 5 emojis.
Ooh, okay.
So that is going to be very interesting. And if you can, if you're able I think you should just show Discord so everyone can at least see the emojis so they can participate as well.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me go ahead and get the window capture source here. Discord. Dun 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 dun. Boom 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 boom. Wah 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 wah. Yeah wah wah wah. Yeah wah 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 wah. Yeah wah wah. And let's go ahead and grab this right there. Okay, that should be a good enough window size for whenever you type in those emojis.
Betcha. Okay, so normally I just go from a list, but uh, how many emojis do you want to see for the first one? From 1 to 5.
Let's go ahead and start small and work our way up. Let's do number 1.
Okay. What's this archetype?
Okay. So we've got a bowl. We've got some lettuce in there. Some tomatoes. I see a little cucumber in there. So it has to obviously be plant.
You can
There
hover.
has to be something.
You can hover over the emoji to see what it is.
Okay, let me put that over there. Um, colons, what colons like a programming language? So it's like a plant that also has a programming language. Like a root system. And roots are seen in it's salamandrate. It's salamandrate. That's the emoji.
Yeah, I know that was a bit easy. That's one of the easier ones.
Yeah, I got to get me warmed up. Also, I got to change chat over to how do I do emoji mode or emote only? Yeah, there we go. Okay. No help chat. I can get these figured out myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so let's go with this one. Like I said, those are quite easy for the beginning.
Okay, so it's a gray. Gray means monotone. Monotone was a color scheme that was used in old cartoons. Toons are aliens. Is it aliens?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
cool.
aliens.
I was actually like 5 seconds away from like committing to Gradle.
Yeah, that's okay. I am 85% sure you should be also able to get this one. But let's first go with the Ravio fist bump.
Okay, the fist bump has been ravioled. Chat now has the power of the shimmering scraper. All right, hit me with it.
Here you go.
Okay, happy and sad mask. Now that could mean a lot of things. Happiness and tragedy are like the core components of most stories that we know of. And the one story that I like that involves masks is Despia.
Yep.
Yeah.
The theater kid strikes again.
Ooh, yeah, you're in my home territory now, Jackalow. Ooh.
Okay. Let's go with this one.
Oh, okay. Now we're getting a
We're,
little
we're in
funky.
we're in two emojis territory.
Oh no. Okay, now we're like, now I have to like figure out how the emojis cross over. That's dangerous. Okay, so it's a dragon, and there's a mechanical arm involved. Um. Oh gosh. I actually see. I don't know what it is because I don't have a funny prelude to go into it. Oh. Okay. Going off on a limb here, metal could be like cybernetic. Is it Cyber Dragon?
No,
No! Dang it. Okay, what is it?
it's an arm
It's an arm.
and a dragon.
Oh, it's Armed Dragon! God dang it. Is it Armed Dragon?
Yes.
Okay. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Man, I really wasn't chazzing it up that time around, was I?
Well, definitely. That went from 1 to 1,000. Like 10 and 100.
Yeah, it kind of felt like it.
What about this?
Okay. That one I think I have a bit more of an idea on. Are we looking at Lunalights?
Yep.
Yeah. Gotta love that cat
Yeah,
dancer.
that was the idea.
Sean Hart, thank you for the bit.
Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to get this one, but let's see.
Ooh. Oh, okay. So I look at the wand, I see magic. I look at gun, I think musket, but I also think magic key because of the big gun. But that's not the name of the archetype. If it was magic key, you'd put a key emoji if that exists. So I'm locking it in. Is it magical musket?
Yes.
Ah, there we go.
Damn it! Damn it! You figured out my patterns.
Man, that's like a kind of like a Pyrrhic victory though, because I figured out that, but somehow the dragon with an arm eluded me.
Okay, so how do you think this is going to show an archetype?
Oh, you think you're so clever. You think you're so cute. Well, I will tell you.
Bitch, I'm adorable.
Okay, Vegeta. Sit down. I'm telling you that we are looking at Mermail.
Okay, yeah, that was very telegraphed, but I think it's funny.
That was a good. I do think it's a good one. I know I got it, but I think that was actually really well put together.
Oh shit! I forgot about one emoji.
Oh yeah, I'll sprinkle that in. The Catholics. It's Dogmatica. It's the Dogmatica archetype.
Yes.
Yeah. I need to say something funny to fill out the minute.
Okay.
No, I don't have one. I'm sorry. I can't say anything that would make the short probably not get suppressed.
That's fine. We have another set of 2 emojis.
All right, mirror ZZZ. Well, you gotta be dreaming if you think I'm not gonna know that that's Dream Mirror.
Damn it. You're too good at this.
You know what? The first couple of things that you sent me kind of shot down my confidence, but this, I think we got this.
Okay, I'll also give you maybe somewhat of a hint. I decided to just use archetypes you covered and explained.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much. I
So
appreciate that.
that's a nod from me to you.
Shonahart, thank you for the 10 bits. Okay, so we've got a bullet train and also another bullet train on here. Um, Trains feels too easy, but I can't think of another thing that it could be. So, is it trains?
Well, we should get peeps because we're explaining trains this time.
Ooh.
Okay, this is also one of easy ones.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting gloved up. I'm getting the tape on. I'm getting my Dempsey rolls doing. This is battling boxers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Into the
Okay.
trains. Come on.
Okay. I don't. Knowing you, I am sure you're gonna get it, but I don't know how quickly you're going to get it.
What in the good gravy is this? This is woman singer, star. Well, the star thing makes me think it's gotta be Trickstar.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Tom, were you second guessing yourself at this?
I kind of was. I was like, this feels like there's got to be an archetype that I know nothing about. Even though I know you said the what the hint was, I'm like, maybe there's another thing that I've done that I've forgotten about.
Well, not everything I choose was from your channel. Well, I
Oh, okay.
just ran out of ideas. I just went down everything.
Got it.
Okay, if you're not getting this, I will laugh.
Um,
Very hard.
No entry, chains. Well, when I see chains, all I can think of is Unchained?
Yes.
Yes! The exploding doggos win once again.
Yeah, I wanted to get the negation, so I just went with a stop sign over here.
Hey, honestly, I don't know how else you would show un as a thing, so I think that was a good job.
This is also going to be rather easy, I think.
Computer, but oh, uh, oh no, okay. At first, I was like, well, is it some kind of virus? Is Jackalope trying to get me on crash bugs? But I think it's a different kind of bug. Is it digital bug?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Whew.
Okay, and another set of two.
Um,
So Megatron, what does this? What is this Megatron?
Quiet, Waspinator. I need to focus on this emoji challenge. Yes. Oh man, robot robot dinosaur. Do we don't? The only robot dinosaur that I can think of at all is Rexstrom. Is I guess this is all I've got. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Is this Dinomorphia?
No.
Oh my god.
Victory! Finally.
Oh my god, I've been bested. Okay, what,
That's
what
that's another set of robotic dinosaurs.
Oh, is it Dinomist?
Yes.
No! Oh god, curse me. Curse me in my failing brain.
Okay, I didn't know how to showcase this, but let's see.
Uh Okay, so it's a fish and woman artist. So there's there's 3 aquatically themed decks that also feature artists. But the thing is that I always felt that they were musically inclined. So the art thing kind of messes with it. But at the same time, you said that it wasn't a complete one-to-one.
Yep.
It's between Deep Sea, Aqua Actress, and my actual pick, is it Marincess?
No, it's not Marincess.
No.
It's one of the other 2.
Oh, it is one of the 2. Is it Deep Sea?
Nope.
It was Aqua Actress?
Yes, it was Aqua Actress all along.
That was at the bottom of my list! No!
You can't get them all.
I cannot.
Oh, yes. This.
Oh no. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, I can get my confidence back. Men wrestling, T-Rex, it's gotta be Dino Wrestlers.
Yes, we've been talking about Pankrotops on stream, so
So we had
Here
to
we
bring
go.
him in here.
yes.
Oh, excellent.
And another one.
Okay, Dragon, Robot. Okay, I tripped over this one previously, but I'm bringing it back home. Is this one Cyber Dragon?
Yes.
Yeah!
This one is Cyber Dragon.
My birthright is here, finally.
Okay, so we're on to 3 emojis now.
Oh, 3? Okay. Uh... I think part of the reason I'm laughing so much is because I think I got it immediately, and it's actually really good. Is this a Romage?
Yes.
Yeah! Life points!
I'd be disappointed if you didn't get it. I just hope the chat is also finding this quite funny.
We'll never know. I've shut them up for good.
Fair enough.
Chat, give us your Trihorn Pogs for approval. Okay, so it's a pencil, a candle, and a book. And if I wasn't such a ritual head, this would probably go over my head. But I'm gonna say that this is Impcantation.
Yes.
Ooh, yes, that was a wild one. That was clever.
Thank you. What about this?
Oh, scissors, bear, chains. I know one combination of decks. These 3 emojis are clearly talking about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah!
Yeah! Bring on those Frightfurs, folks.
Damn, you're too good for me.
Hey, let's not call it that too much. You've got some big ones over on me.
Let's see if this is going to be another victory for me.
Okay, TV, control knobs, electric plug. Folks, I'm channeling the funniest YouTuber on this one. Are these appliancers?
Yes.
Ooh. It's time to socket troll them.
Let's see.
Okay, chat is
Okay.
responding positively, so it's good.
Yeah, I'm glad they are.
Okay. Supervillain, dragon, robot. Is it Is it
I know I know you're laughing because you got it. But
is it Cyberdark?
yes.
Yeah. That's awesome. Let's make it dark. Let's put the villain in there. Ooh. That was good. That was good.
Okay, what do I have? Okay, I have another 2-1. And I'm also pretty sure you're gonna get it, but I hope you don't, so it's gonna be a bit funnier.
Um.
Okay, you got it.
Is it Fortune Fairies?
Yes.
All right, there we go. Um, yeah, I was like, is Jackal gonna try and pull a fast one on me and make it Fortune Ladies? But like, no, I gotta stick to my guns on this one.
Okay, let's go for 4.
Oh, 4. Uh-oh. Test Tube, Alembic, Crab, and Dragonface. I'm gonna dig deep into the Gemini minds and say that these are Chemicritters.
Yes.
Yeah. We need more Chemicritter support. What happened to that?
Exactly.
Konami never says Chemicritter support anymore. They keep saying
Mm.
things like we're gonna make more support for Unchained.
Yeah, definitely. I think that the chemical support just flew over the head.
Alrighty, Cardinal, Penguin, Duck, Eagle. I've seen a few of these and I've been very unhappy to see them. Are these Fluonderies?
Yep.
Alright. Get these birds out of here. I'm done with you.
Okay, so from birds, let's go somewhere else.
Yes, bring on the baking. That's King of Skull Servants.
Shit, you're too good for me.
You know what else I'm too good at? Baking. Ooh, I'm grilling.
Okay. If you get this, I'm going to cry.
Oh, okay. All right. Square button. Octagonal sign. Ice cube. Angel? What in the world?
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, I know your game, cause it's you. These are Vylons.
Hits.
Yes! Oh, I gotcha.
Shit.
Your geometric patterns gave you away, as well as your crafty FTKs.
No, those FTKs are for Gem Knights.
Oh, well, never mind. Can I redo my answer?
Okay. Let me check a thing. Okay. So I think someone in chat will be extremely disappointed if you don't get this.
Oh, flan, cake, donut, crown. I'm gonna be disappointed if I don't get this one. This is another one of those themes that's very near and dear to my heart. Is these Madolce?
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's the sweetest answer I've ever heard. Okay, and we're into 5s.
Oh, goodness gracious. Son? Kid. What? What in the world?
This is one of the archetypes you made a video about.
I've talked about that. Okay. I'm expanding my mind here. So sun, bright spot. Children are involved in some way. Um, uh, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and no. If it was Vernisylph, you'd use like rabbits and bears and all of that. You wouldn't use that. It's not that. If it was Weather Painter, because of the sun, then you would put like clouds or like an easel or something on there, or a palette,
Or an artist.
or an artist. What I am so lost. I don't even know if I have a guess at this point. I'm gonna say Vernisylph just to say something, but I know that's wrong.
Nope. Nope.
What are we looking at here?
Okay, so Yu-Gi-Oh is based on what mythology?
Egyptian.
Was the Egyptian god of the sun?
Oh my god, it's the Horus cards?
Well, the four sons of Horus.
The four sons
of the sun.
Oh my god. That's good. That's good. You got me on that one. You got me.
I have to say, I was very proud of that one.
You should be. That's good. I was frothing. I was screaming at Horus. Oh no! I failed you and I failed Emily. How can I go on?
Well, you can redeem yourself.
Ooh! Ooh! Lizard! Evolving into dinosaur! Evolving into dragon! It's... I was gonna say Jurak to make the joke funny, but it's a Volzar. It's a Volzar.
Yes. Okay, some others I didn't show you yet, so this is fun.
I like this one. This is Battery Man.
Yes.
I like that you chose the one with the mustache. It's a very good mustache.
They need to have a mustache.
Battery Man AA, now with a fine little handlebar. Okay, microphone, drums, piano, and guitar. There's a lot of musically themed cards out there, but I think there's only one that has these specific instruments on there. Are these the Symphonic Warriors?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
You're too good for me. You're too good.
I don't know, man. You've brought up some bangers.
Okay. This might be a bit harder.
A mousetrap and a ghost. You wouldn't happen to be trying to trick this ghost into going in there with ghost tricks, would you?
No.
Wait, it's not?
No.
Oh no! What? Oh my god. Wait, then what is it? I'm drawing a complete blank.
How to... Okay, so... What are other ghostly apparitions out there?
There's Phantom Knights. There's... what other ghost cards are there?
And they use traps a lot.
And they use trap cards.
Yes.
Eldritch
No.
is... yeah, it's not like a ghost. It's like a zombie, so it's not that. Trap cards.
It's a brains archetype.
It's Frains. It's Altergeist.
Yes.
Oh, the psychic damage I've taken from this is immeasurable. Ah. Oh. Okay. Sounds good.
Are we balling?
Oh, folks, maximum balling is happening. Baseball, basketball, football. Folks, it's gotta be UAs. The ultra athletes are in the house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have only a few left.
All right, we've got Zap, we've got Dragon, and while neither of those are particularly talking about light or dark, I'm gonna say that these are Thunder Dragons.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, we have wizard with books. That's making me think of spellbook. Is it not spellbook? Oh no, we might have lost Jackalow. Actually, I don't hear him. Oh no. Oh no, folks, Jackalow's gone. Saddest emotes in chat for the loss of our good friend Red Eyes Jackalow. What's that? I'm gonna see if I can call him back. All right, has this helped? Oh no! Oh no, he's gone! No! Oh wait. I'm getting audio.
Fuck!
Hey, we're back.
This shit!
Okay, say one more thing.
Ah, god damn it.
What happened?
I have no idea. Let me double check.
Okay.
Think. Ah, okay, so. Okay.
All right, we good?
Okay, something's not right with my mic, but I have the webcam.
Okay. Yeah, it does sound a bit more scratchy now.
So, yeah. So those were spellbooks.
Okay, they were spell books. Okay, thank. I was having an existential crisis there for a second.
Okay, so the next one.
Okay, real quick, do you want to hold off on recording these last few until your mic is better?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. All right. I'm seeing fire. I'm seeing a fist. Is this Fire Fist?
Definitely.
The Brotherhood is strong with this one.
Actual fuck is going on. What's this?
Testing.
Oh,
Testing.
that sounds good. That sounds clean.
Okay, bitchin'.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. Okay, so this is
I love this one. We got a little food. We got a little boat. They're the nemesis of the Madolches, folks. It's got to be sous ships. Oh no, he's gone again. No. Curse you, Mike Problems. The good news, though, that this time I'm confident that I'm correct in this
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Yes, those are sous ships.
Okay, good. Back on the webcam?
Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha.
Fuck that shit.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Tactical Well, let's face it. This is a Nova stream. Technical difficulties are a given.
Exactly. Jackalow gets it. Also, fuck you. But also, thank you.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. This is the fastest recording I did of those. The Alexis one was an hour and a half. The one with Heather Cotton was 1 hour 20 minutes.
Oh, goodness. Where are we at right now? Oh, 30.
Yeah, we did it in like 30 minutes.
Nice. Oh, is that all?
Yep, that's my final emoji.
Oh, that was very
That's
fun.
my final set of emojis.
Heck yeah. All right, well, thanks for having me on this one. This was really fun.
I'm glad I could. I'm glad I could have you here, and I hope that chat also had a little bit of fun with this sneak peek.
Okay, well, emote mode should be off, so you can all tell. Oh, Blitz already disabled it before I got there. Gosh darn it. All right, well, thank you for Blitz for being more on top of it than I am. Jackalow, you want to plug your plug yourself, tell people where they can find you?
They can find me on YouTube and on Twitch, on Twitter and on Facebook. I'm basically everywhere.
Everywhere. 1 second. Let me get the link pulled up here so people can find you immediately. Boom, boom.
Yeah, that's.
There we go.
Those shoots will be uploaded. I think I'll start uploading them once I'm done with the recording, with cutting this, and those will be one of the shortest shots I probably do.
Well, hopefully you got a lot of them. That was like, what, 20, 30?
39.
Dang, all right. Well, here's hoping those pop off, because I think those are a really fun idea.
Yeah.
I keep seeing all of the, like, what is it, like, guess the Pokemon by their feet, or, like, guess the something by the... Like, I feel like that was an untapped thing for our community, so it was good that you jumped on it.
Yeah, that's where I got the idea.
Hey, alrighty. Okay, well, thank you much for stopping by, and I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay. See you next time.
See ya,
Thank
bye.
you for having me, and bye, chat.
What a fine fellow. If Jackalow has audio, we can insert after. I can always throw together a stream edit. I'm gonna be put together Lore Jeopardy for running on your stream sometimes. Yes, that is one thing. That is another thing that I would love to have around. Oh my goodness. Actually, Emily, I'll message you after the stream. We'll talk about it, because maybe I'll get put together. Can we talk about Xeno Cleelore now? I've been stewing on it for a week. No, I can't talk about it anymore. We need to get these. Jackalow's gonna go ahead and put all of these shorts together. Put his shorts together for his channel. I've got to put together me and Emily's segment on the ban list. We got to get this all put together. So I unfortunately need to send you all away somewhere. Is John still streaming? Is the final gamer still streaming? He is. I think it'd be very funny. We'll see. There's 1 degree of separation between me and Super Eyepatch Wolf. Foxcade follows me on Twitter, and I follow him. And Foxcade edits for Super Eyepatch Wolf for his thing. So we'll see if we can bridge that gap, if we can obtain the power of the final gamer by proxy. Let's go ahead and do that. And if people say that we're like a tryhard trying to get attention of big streamer, then, that was good. I had John at my con as a guest years ago. Oh, well, then I have 2 1 degrees of separation. 1 through Foxcade, 1 through... In fact, Emily is the stronger one, because I actually talked with Emily, so there we go. Okay, Boom, sending you over. Oh, I should warn everyone, he is playing Fear and Hunger 2. He probably has a decency mod on there so he can stream it, but it is a very hardcore game. It's horror. It deals with a lot of deep subject matter. If that is not your deal, you should probably find someplace else to stream to. However, if you do vibe with that, it is a very interesting looking game. Izuke Tachimura Zuniverse, thank you so much for following here while we are finishing up here. Thank you all so much for watching. Of course, I send all of my love and energy to you as best I can, and I hope that you can take that forward with you into the next stream, into the next thing you have to do. And as always, I will see all of you next time. Goodbye.